can't stop it. I can't stop it. Why does it keep playing? Oh my god. How do I get to you? Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like I gotta let it run now, right? It's a good song. Enjoy the theme song. We'll wait to the end. You all better be singing along. Welcome back to the Raeside. We finally made it. We're here. We're here. G'day there. My name is Hannah. Welcome to the show. Great to have you here for this discussion of one of the best episodes of The Mandalorian in my books. Everyone's different, but in my books, it was one of my favorites. Very excited to get into the discussion today. Damn, do we have some things to talk about. Episode 4. Wowee. We got a really cool storyline with the Mandalorians. Lots happening in the little convert. I always forget what the word is for it. The little group of them down on that planet, which, might I just firstly say, terrible choice of a base, that it's surrounded by giant Mandalorian eating creatures. My goodness, maybe we should have chosen a better base first. But of course, we'll talk about that and the storyline that's happening there with Din Djarin and Bo-Katan. And of course, we will get to the discussion of what you guys thought of the reveal of who saved Grogu. It's going to be a great show. Very excited to be here. We're an hour early, so hopefully you got all my little notes on social media, on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I posted it everywhere. So, and 17 of you got the notice that it was an hour early, that we're doing it right now. But it's going to be good. Gonna be a good show. Who's in the chat? Let's go there. Let's see who's here. How we're doing. We got Brad, Sajid, Jackery, Brady, Caleb, CT17. Shrohai's here. Did you watch it? I forgot your message. Did you watch it? You haven't yet. We've got Julie in the chat. Nimble Enigma back here. Can't get enough of us. I'm so glad you're back here. Yav is in the chat as well. Star Wars Sith. Hey, champion. Micah in the chat as well. And Shane. You legends. Oh, off to a quick start, aren't we? I'm out of breath already. We haven't even started this discussion. It's going really well. And Bing. I feel like I forgot you, Bing. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Brooke. Yeah. Oh my god. I feel like we're not going to go in chronological order, but let's get straight into the discussion because we called it. Race Squad and Outer Race Squad, we called it. Did anyone call this better than we did? I need to go back to find out what show it was that we started this. Wait, does anyone remember what was it? Maybe the Countdown show or something? It was somewhere there, and we just started it. It was, well, I know on not May 4th, March 4th, which was that's 19 days ago. I tweeted out that hashtag, so maybe it was a show around then. Maybe 2-3 shows ago. Okay. It was the Countdown. We're thinking, I got to go find that clip and clip it out because, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, after the first, you can see my reaction. I should have mentioned it in my reaction, actually, because I did think it. It was about maybe 8 seconds after the door opens, it's revealed, and I'm just wowed. And I'm thinking wow for myself. Then I start thinking, wow, how is the internet and the world going to react to this? And then I start going, oh my God, I know how the Race Squad will react to it because we thought this would happen. Technically. We didn't think it was going to be Kellen Beck, which is his Jedi name. That's his actual name. Kellen Beck, but you know what? Close enough. We're taking it, right? Absolutely, Jace. Let's start. I'm gonna hashtag that after the show. Ahmed is the best. Absolutely. Yeah, that's true. You guys did. Yeah, how wild was that? I can't believe that. Might have been the Countdown. I think so. Who the heck is that Jedi? Yeah, so okay, let's do a quick overview. If you haven't seen this, it's a very niche thing. So back in, I believe it was 2019, This is the Ray, Micah, absolutely. 2019, 2020, there was like a show I don't even know where it was aired. Maybe some kids network, America. I don't know what the hell you guys have. The Cartoon Network, I don't know. Um, Literally zero clue. But somewhere, maybe it was even on the internet. There was a show, and it was kind of like a mini. It was called like Jedi Challenges. Is that what it was called, or something? YouTube series. There you go. Where yeah, kids come on and they like do, balance on a rock for 20 seconds and like try and jump on these stepping stones and like do these Jedi challenges. It was really fun for kids. Kids age really loved the show. That wasn't really something like you watching as an adult, but kids loved it. Oh my god, yeah. So someone commented this? Like I've only ever seen clips of it and I've never seen the full thing. So I'm absolutely going to do a reaction to the first episode because that's just Kelleran. Sorry, I was mispronouncing his name. I'm so going to do a reaction to the first episode because that's so exciting. What were we saying? Yeah, Jedi Challenges, and Ahmed Best was the host, and he was like dressed as a Jedi, and was like a Jedi character. Was like the host. So it was not canon, obviously. It was like a real reality TV. Is that some reality? I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I'm going off on a tangent. I'm getting myself lost. But anyway, that exists out there. So that's where that's from. But he hasn't shown up anywhere else yet. David Lawrence coming in with what an amazing episode. So glad you liked it, David. That's amazing. There's at least 10 up on YouTube. Wow. I gotta check that out. Legends of the Hidden Temple was a way cooler show. That sounds familiar. What's that show? That sounds so familiar. That Order 66 scene was amazing, by the way. I really enjoyed it despite there being no Anakin whatsoever, but I had guessed there wouldn't be. Yeah, that's a good point. Now let's talk about that the scene, because like literally, like we'll talk about the other Mando stuff, but like this is the most like amazing part of the episode for me. I'll talk a little bit about my reactions, but definitely in the chat share what you thought of this Order 66 scene, and just what it made you feel. What feelings did it invoke? Because for me, I am just so amazed with how 20 years later they can make it feel so in that time. And so that whole section felt pretty cool. It felt like this could be a really good rendering, better quality rendering of a deleted scene from Revenge of the Sith to me. Like I just found like the style of shots. I'm not a big like cinematographer person. Like I don't know a lot of the technical language or whatever, but just the shots, the type of shots, the establishing shots, the close-ups, the way the camera was moving felt so prequel. And I know there's geniuses behind the camera there for this episode that worked on that and probably focused on that. But that really came through in the visuals for me. It felt like a rendered, deleted scene from Revenge of the Sith. It was just, in terms of the technicality of the actual visuals, it was just so good. So good. Oh, dude. David, do you think we'll see more flashbacks how Grogu got captured? I think so. I think because I feel like that's we've gotten that satisfying part. Okay, we know how he gets saved, but yeah, now's the second. It's not like that's the end. Okay, we know the story. So now there's that second question exactly how Grogu got captured. How he's in the safe, heroic arms of Ahmed Best of Kelleran Beck. How does he end up like hiding in his pram in like the back of what planet is that? Yeah, whatever the planet they go to in episode 2 of season 1 of Mando. How does he get there? It was, wasn't it? Hey, Law, how you doing? Order 66 scenes always break my heart, but I love them. Yeah. Troha, it felt so damn thrilling. Absolutely. Julie coming in, I'm glad there was no Anakin. Would have made no sense to me if he did. You know what? I can kind of understand. Because I think it would have been, if you guys know what I mean by this, but it's like when Darth Vader came into Rebels, like all the other villain characters were like, oh, they're lame now when Vader was there, because it's like, oh, it's Vader, dude. Like you can't be like Vader's the coolest villain. But then So the other characters kind of got less than. So I think if Anakin, as much as like I would just die for more Hayden Christensen on our screens, I do think there's something that worked about this not being exactly Anakin, and I think because it was we know he's there. You know what I mean? Like, we don't actually need to see him to get the emotion and the experience of that scene. Like, because even if we're not like thinking it, like our subconscious, maybe some of you did think it, like subconsciously, it's like Anakin's there. This is like happening at this time. Like, as we're watching those random Jedi like fight those 501st, we're thinking of like the rest of the temple and what's happening. And Anakin has marched in with those 501st troopers. Like, we know the context so well that we can connect that in our heads and still have that emotional and meaningful experience of that scene. Yeah, wild stuff. I screamed when I saw the gunships a lot. I'm a sucker for gunships. I was gonna say, dude, you are such a big gunships fan. I love it. I love it. But yeah, you would have loved that. It was pretty cool. They were pretty damn cool. Wasn't sure what was gonna happen. Yeah. Do you think the Vader comics? Who took? I have never read the Vader comics, but maybe I'll trust you on that one. I'll trust you on that one, Micah. Absolutely. Jackery, you made me realize there could be psychological reason Grogu chose joining the Mandalorians over the Jedi. Yeah, maybe he just doesn't want to. Yeah, I think you're right there. I think there's a lot of trauma and hurt there he holds. Yes, seeing the Jedi Temple on fire, plus the Coruscant chase when the speeders and gunships made it feel fully prequel era. Yeah, the shots were just insane. Got me thinking of Attack of the Clones. Oh, hey, Sin City, how you doing? Just, I'm a little bit behind the comments. I'm 3 minutes behind. Hang on. I think even the way they did the lightsabers, it wasn't like the sequels where they just light shone off the blade, but it was added in post. Yeah, I agree. I had a second rewatch this morning, and I did notice that. I was like, I like the look of these lightsabers. I think there's that. Yeah, you have to find that medium of using like they use physical ones, and then what they do in post. I think maybe even in Kenobi, that was a little too like it looked too much like one of those sabers you get, like a neopixel. I don't know what they're called. Yeah, so there's kind of a medium that you have to get to. But yeah, in this shot, I'm like, yeah, the lightsabers look super cool. Gold 2 stand by. How you doing, Apple? I haven't seen you in a while. You got exams right now, friend? I think you got exams. I don't know. How you doing? Hope you're well. Seeing Armored Best, Save Grogu was everything I wanted. So happy with that choice. Absolutely. The Jedi, as powerful as they were and skilled with lightsabers, fell to the clones, and their blasted Din's armor has protected him after time after time. So armor trumps skill, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a fair judgment. Yeah, get out of this right now. Kelleran Beck definitely sounds like Harlow. You know what? There's a theory. Uncle Harlow, is that you? Yeah, Grogu's afraid of blasters. Definitely. Tree Man coming in genuinely so happy when I saw him pop up. He was so sick. Yeah, so good. And you know what? Star Wars. Okay, let's actually just appreciate this fact. Star Wars with disregarding Mando seasons. Star Wars with surprises hasn't gone too well. And like reveals, like the Palpatine reveal, like Rey's bloodline, like it just I don't know, with reveals in the past it hasn't gone too well because people have all these theories and then we find out and we're like, oh. But I think this reveal of who has saved Grogu has been, maybe I'm just on a euphoric world and this is the greatest thing ever, but you know what, I'm gonna live here. I love Star Wars. But this reveal, I feel like we all had all our discussions. Could be Jocostanu. Julie was coming in saying it's Jocostanu. People were saying it's Barriss. What was I saying? Anakin. Like, you know, there's so many theories out there. And this character and this person to be the savior of Grogu, I feel like no one guessed except kind of us. We kind of did it. Hashtag judge us save Grogu. But I just feel like it was successful. It's like wowed in a good way. You know what I mean? Does anyone agree? Still enjoyed it. Solid episode after setting expectations a little high, tweed tone. That's fair enough. Absolutely. I think I've heard a couple of people say that. Oh, you know what? Let's do a poll. I need to get into doing the polls more. I always forget to do the polls, man. Let's get in there. Let's get in there with the poll. But you all know what I mean? You know? Yeah. All right, Sin City Sith coming in with the $5 dues. Thank you, friend, for your support. Patting myself on the back for being correct about Grogu being rescued by a random Jedi and a nobody famous. Yeah. You did say that. I do give you that credit. You absolutely did say that. I remember you calling, oh, what if it's, and it was like a couple, was it the countdown maybe as well? You're like, oh, maybe it's nobody. Maybe it's like no one we know. And I was like, it's got to be someone we know, which we kind of know, but definitely not famous and definitely not well known. But thank you, Sin City, for your $5 dues and your support here at the channel. Appreciate you, friend. You are a legend. Okay, let me hang on. Let me do this poll. I can never speak and write polls at the same time, so hang on. Hang on. Jeez, how do I type? Okay. All right. There we go. Hey, there's a poll for you. Put that in you. All right. Yeah, people saying Order 66 is your favorite scene. Yeah, I would love to see an unedited director's cut of Revenge of the Sith. That would be wild. That'd be wild. Hey, Sublight, how you doing? Wow, Preston. Wow, this is a hot take. Not gonna lie. When it comes to Star Wars, I kept it 100%. And beyond this episode was garbage. And keep it 100. Hang on. And beyond this episode was garbage. Order 66 never gets old. And Bess is always welcome to Star Wars. But other than that, so you're saying you only liked that section of the episode? Is that what you're saying, Preston? I can't get you. Is that what you're getting at? You only like that section. But fair enough. Hot take. That's sure. Absolutely. The temple was huge. It would be unrealistic if Anakin is in every scene. That's a good point. I'm doing well, Sublight. I'm doing well. I hope you're having a good we're Thursday buddies. You, me, and Caleb, we're Thursday buddies. Because this is on a Thursday, but everyone else is Wednesday. Thursday buddies represent. Throne's master plan. I can't wait for Bose to slow this game. She is. We'll get to that shortly. I want to just finish the discussion on Ahmed, but yes, absolutely. Hey, Jace, how you doing? You're not very late. We've only been going here 18 minutes. Well, good, friend. Just got home from work, and I got dinner prepared. Nice. Sit down, relax, kick back, enjoy the discussion. The lighting of the lightsabers in Obi-Wan was a little weird. Right, I can't believe like it was, I think because it was totally real, which sounds ridiculous. But yeah, I get like just a little funny. Let me star these so I can bring them back later. Hey, Orange Juice Dude, welcome to the chat. Since Disney brought back Ahmed Best, it's time for them to bring back Gina. Don't think that's gonna happen. I just have a feeling that won't happen. This is gonna be my next hashtag. Killer Ren's Uncle Harlow. There we go. Boom. Is it just me? Or when watching that Order 66 flashback, did you not try and picture the entire sequence in the Clone Wars animation? I know I did. Oh, that's a cool thought. I'd love to see that, actually. I'd love to see someone who did that. That'd be cool. Grogu didn't have to ruin Pez Jr.'s life like that. Right? Yeah, just like rough. Yeesh. Like, because the reason the kid like stands by the water is because he's like so depressed about Grogu beating him. It's like, oh, tough crowd. Well, I'm just glad that was Ahmed Best was finally given a character that fans aren't gonna senselessly bully him for. There'll always be that like 5%. I haven't found it on the internet yet, but I'm ready for anyone who's gonna be like just pooping on him to defend him, because yeah, he definitely deserves the love. And you know what a bloody journey he has been on. Yeah, from the prequels, from the Hades God, and you know that has taken him decades to get over. And even just a couple of years ago, he came out saying, like, he's still 20 years later, like how much trauma he carries from it, and how much he kind of just haunts him, that experience, and rightfully so. Like, people were awful to him. And then, now he's the hero of one of the most famous Star Wars character right now. It's pretty cool. Very, very cool. Orange juice, loving the reveal. That's so good. Yeah, yeah. I'm happy to see him get a second chance. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you do my own brain. Hey, Keith, how you doing? Terrific episode. The bigger fish scene was hilarious, and I'm digging the baby dragon things. Love your new giant stormtrooper poster too. You know what? Get pranked. It's not even a poster. Yeah, fun fact, it's not a poster, it's a blanket. It's a blanket. But it looks like a poster. That's why I wanted everyone to think that was a poster. So fooled you. Gotcha. But good. That's what I wanted. But thank you, Keith. I appreciate it. It's one of my faves. One of my faves. Just saying. They better make a Funko Pop of that Jedi. Oh, yeah. That'll be cool. Damn, I would love that. Love that. Nice person. I'll get to that Bad Batch thought in very soon. Ahmed was the huge highlight, but I loved the Mando flying and climbing scenes. Those were so fun. Amazing to see such high quality action. Yeah, absolutely. We'll get to that in a minute because I really enjoyed those moments as well. I agree, Julie. If they do, I'm buying to support. Yeah, purely just to support, like show Ahmed that like people really love him and his creative work to the Star Wars universe. Absolutely. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair, David. That's fair. Yeah, it was a short episode. Could have been longer. Could have been longer. Hey, Squatchless, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Each individual episode has been great, but the season was a whole has been kind of underwhelming in my opinion. Still many questions unanswered, and we're at the halfway point of the season. Yeah, that's a fair point. Maybe I should do a video where I rate halfway through the season, Amanda. That's an idea. But yeah, I think a lot of fans have that opinion, and I'm like halfway there with that opinion. Al from LA coming in with a 20 buckaroos. Whoa. Thank you so much, friend. KFC on me. I love a good KFC. So, like, that's like one of the only fast food chains that's in America that is in Australia as well. Love a good dirty bird. Love it. Thank you so much, Al, for supporting the channel. I will spend maybe a portion on it on KFC, but a lot more on buying the ingredients for the next cooking show that I'm cooking video, I should say, next week. Amazing. Thank you, Al, for supporting the channel. Appreciate you. Definitely like a 7.5 for me. Liked it a lot, but I felt rushed and a little awkward at points. What points? What points? Yeah, we're in the future. We're in the future, dude. Hey, Timothy, how you doing? Sin City, again, coming in with another $5 dues. For the red backlighting and the Stormtrooper, I was meant to mention it when you came in here. Like every morning when I'm like setting up the show, I like choose the color, and I literally thought I'm gonna do red. Sin City will like it red. So just for you, bud. So I'm glad you noticed. Thank you for the $5 dues. I'm biased, but it's rare. And I'm honest but fair. Oh, wow. Just laying down the what do they rappers call it? The lines? I don't know. The throwing down the dank words. I don't know. That's like there's like a saying when you rap. I don't know. Spitting. You're spitting fire. Is that one? I don't know. Oh, jeez, I'm so white. Hey, Tim. He was Uncle Harlow. Uncle Harlow, if you don't know, Uncle Harlow is iconically from Andor. Cyril Khan, the cereal boy, his mother constantly refers to his Uncle Harlow, like at least like 10 times during the show. And it's a character we never see, and I am beyond mystified by this character and trying to figure out who it is. Apple coming in. Apparently, Armin best character was in some Jedi Kids show in the Star Wars Kids channel. So technically, he's in a random Jedi. Yeah, we were just talking about that a little earlier, saying yeah, it was kind of like not Survivor, but it was just like a Jedi Challenges show for kids. It was kind of cool, kind of cool. He definitely deserves it. Glad to see all the Armored love in the chat. Mike is saying in some ways this episode and others had had a feel of what they do in the animated series as opposed to live action. Yeah, I can get that. I think maybe that's Dave's hand in the work as well, which I enjoy. I think is good. Very, very good. Yoda. Oh, man, I'm so behind on the chats. Let me get to it. Oh my god. I wonder when I rewatch the season after all the episodes are out, I'll still be on a high on this episode, or is it just because the last episode was so terrible? Whoa. Hot take, hot take. Yeah, the last episode was definitely um not my style. I can't say it's bad because I can't actually be like, oh, this is why it's bad. It just isn't my style. I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Second Sons? What's bad? What was bad? I'm so glad they adopted the cute baby dragon. Yeah, wasn't that a funny little addition at the end there? So random. So random. Nice, Troha. Absolutely. Absolutely. Timothy, come on in. Yeah, I didn't even mind Jar Jar, and here's the reason for Qui-Gon's amazing line. The ability to speak does not make you intelligent. So I like Jar Jar. That's good. Yeah, we need some more love for Jar Jar. Does this season have an antagonist? Um, I think it's just that's a good, you know what? That's actually kind of a good point. But we don't need an I think there is one. We just don't know it yet. That's what I think it is. You have a trooper joining the squad, friend. Great to have you on board with the race squad. You're gonna have much fun back there. We have a race squad exclusive only live stream later tonight, not immediately after this. We're having it later tonight at 6:30 p.m. Pacific and 9:30 p.m. Eastern, exclusively only for Race Squad members. And I'll see you there. There's so much banter goes down in those chats. It's really funny. Oh man, I'm so behind. Let me catch up. Australians have KFC. Wouldn't it be AFC then? Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's a great point. Honestly, I get the argument that it's short, but I'm in for the long haul. I'm totally on board with Star Wars as an episodic franchise. Yeah, I'm still getting. I feel like they're still figuring out how to best balance the episodic style, but yeah, I agree. I don't mind the length of this one, to be honest. Yeah, wow. Second Son's not enjoying the episode too much at all. Absolutely. Bars. Oh, see, I should have scrolled down to the chat. Now you're all telling me. Bars. Spitting bars? That's hilarious. You know what? I think it's gonna be on the agenda. So, who was it? Apo tagged me, and there's a recipe online. I'm like, I think that's what's gotta be next. Thank you, Apo. Don't worry, Ray. I don't know rap stuff either. Rap is generally D tier in terms of music. Wow, hot take there, Apo. Hot take, but thank you. Thank you for sending $5 dues. Tell me that. It's amazing. Thank you. Sin City again coming in with a 10. A tenner. Woo, boy. Hannah, did you say you were going to Celebration and you'll be videoing your journeys and experience posting us to see our Fearless Leaders Star Wars Celebration? No. Wow. That's a really dramatic question for me to say no to. No, I'm not going to Celebration. Unfortunately, it is takes like half a month to get over to London from Australia. Not really. It takes about 24 hours. But I'm not going. I'm going to save up for the next one, which is only in 2 years' time. But I'll probably be going to San Diego Comic-Con. Probably not this year, but probably next year. I'll be in the States again next year, definitely. Maybe this year. But for Celebration, on that note, for Celebration, I'm thinking of doing just like a live stream, literally every day of Celebration, talking about what info we get and what happens every day. So we're gonna still have fun here anyway. But there's more on that coming. There's more on that coming. MJ, how you doing? Do you think Bo will take the mythosaur off Mandalore? Or maybe just try to tame it on the planet? I think she'll do it on the planet. I don't think she'll try and take it. I feel like it's gonna be a pretty hard creature to go, come on, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. Jar Jar takes the creed. Absolutely. No, oh, I loved it. I showed it to my partner as well, and I was just like, I kind of want this. Very, very cool. I'll definitely. Was that the finished one? I think I tweeted out the finished one. It was so nice. Go check it out on my Twitter. I retweeted Julie's brand new Star Wars tattoo. Is it on your calf? It's like the calf, the shin, the side of the shin, and it's a Clone Wars Obi-Wan and Vader. Mwah. It's beautiful. It's really, really good. Okay, let's get back to Mando. What the hell am I talking about? Orange Juice Dude coming in with the $10 dues. Ka-chow. I must remind the chat, as a wise person once said, throwing down the dank words. You know what? Let's keep that in mind always. Oh, that's what we do here. Every day we're throwing down the dank words. Keep that in mind. Thank you, Orange Juice Dude. Thank you for the support. Okay, Jackery coming in. We got another member of the race squad. Race squad, make sure Jackery feels welcome. You're gonna get in on that juicy exclusive stuff. And there's more. I've actually been working very hard on improving all the race squad's exclusives. So there's a lot more coming for you guys very soon. Such a beautiful and clever cameo. A real if you know type of deal. Cheers to Ahmed. What a journey. Absolutely, Enigma. Definitely agree. I think, it's just amazing his journey he's been on with Star Wars. And it's amazing that it's come to a beautiful place and a very loving place. And I hope we all send him some love. Law. Overall, I don't think I'm sold on the season so far. I thought episode 3 was really good and 2 and 4 had good moments, but overall feels like they're trying to do too much too fast. Okay, do we agree with Law? What do we think? Speed, pacing, what the hell's going on with the season, eh? What do we think? Thrawn. Yeah, you know what? I'm down for that. I really like this idea. I really, really like this idea. My biggest fear right now is for Ahmed is hating this for Ahmed is hating this character he plays, but he does but if he does get the hate, I'm going to execute order support Ahmed order 66 lol. Right? It should be like order JJ or something. Execute order Beck. I don't know. But I'm with you there. Amazing. Go get the KFC. I'm doing well. Yes. Oh my god, Star Sith is gonna have the juiciest goss. Check him out if you want to know all the exclusives. The when things drop, it'll drop on Star Wars Sith's channel for Star Wars Celebration. So if you want to get the hot goss for Star Wars Celebration, definitely check his channel out. Okay. Oh my god. All right. Here. Okay. You've outed me, so I feel like I have to hear you out. Please hear me out. If this was in any other show and not involve Grogu, I'd be just as happy pleased as everyone. But it feels like a rug pull 3 seasons deep. So okay, hang on. So what are you unhappy with? Let's analyze this. Let's analyze. So you're saying the reveal and not involve Grogu? I'm trying to figure out what you mean. Not what part do you not want to involve Grogu with? I'm open. I'm pretty open to like. I've said this on the channel before. My favorite thing is that somehow this community is very not one-sided. There's people here that hate the sequels. There's people here that love the sequels. There's people here that hate Andor. There's people here that love Andor. Like it's such a diverse community, and we're all just here having a good time. Like, don't be so serious. Not you, Second Sons, but like, yeah, there's no need to be so serious. And everyone's always so kind. Even when someone says like something blatantly like you disagree with, everyone's like so nice about it. It's very, very heartwarming. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Send me your thoughts. The dank side. I gotta change the channel name now. The dank side. Oh man. Outside of the previous rated and the style episode, the rest of the season been great. Yeah, see, like I'm kind of with you. I'm not a part of that Andor style, but a lot of people love Andor. Sin City, you're an Andor lover, I think. This is the way. Julie coming in with this $2 dues. Woo! Can we love the Grogu walk and proud of his armor? Yeah, actually, that was a really cool element of the episode. Yeah, I actually, you know what? I really did love the fight scene at the start with the young kid, the baby Vizsla, not baby, but child Vizsla, and Grogu and Grogu going like full Yoda style, like Attack of the Clones, jumping all over the place. Like, loved that. That was so cool. He's definitely getting more nimble, and he's got a nice little chest plate now. He's got a nice little. I love how it's like the size of like a coffee cup coaster, like a coffee table coaster. It's just like a little circle of Beskar. It's kind of cute. But absolutely, Julie. Thank you for the $2 dudes. Appreciate you. Oh my god, Indie Yoda. Yes, you will also too. be there. And he goes, "Oh, man, wow, so many of the race squad's gonna be there. It's so cool." Yeah, loving, that Grogu is proud of his armor. How nice. How nice. Not the butter wow, Preston, tuck it into the shrimp. Throw a shrimp on the barbie for me. That's amazing. Oh, God, man, I'm so out of breath. Was always a bigger fish. And I said that last show, what else are you seeing? Your crystal ball. Right? Why do I keep calling it? I keep calling it, right? Absolutely. He has been redeemed double A. He has. and hello there. G'day there. Wait, is Sin City going? Are you going to is Sin City, are you going to a celebration? Dude. I don't know why, but seeing the armorer give Grogu his new armor and calling him by his name and teaching him to be Amanda made me tear up with happiness. Yeah, I thought that was actually I agree there. I got really like, I don't know, I just felt really good seeing that. I'm like, damn, like the armorer's, I feel like quite a cold lady. She's kind of hardcore, you know. She's a pretty integral part of the Mando creed, so she's very, dogmatic and a part of her ways. And I don't know, it was just super nice to see her kind of warm to Grogu. I guess I totally agree with you there. That is a hot take. It is a hot take, Law. Taryn saying, yeah, Andor's pretty iffy. Like the Imperial parts are really slow, kind of burn. Yeah, I kind of have that same take. Absolutely. Grogu isn't big enough to carry a full set of Beskar. Lothing fall over the dead cockroach position. I love that. That's amazing. Oh, so good. Yeah, totally do. Totally, dude. Grogu ruined that kid's self-confidence, and meanwhile, Mando was like, was in the back, like, yeah, that's my boy, right? You very much need to go check out my reaction video. It's out right now. Check it out after this, or even during. Just come watch it on another tab and come back. But I'm like, that whole opening scene was so funny. It was so good. Oh my god. Appo again. You guys are being so kind today, so generous. My word. Getting speeches, my friend. $5 dues. We are not all nice. Just the other day, I told someone, I hope you have a good day. Not Appo. Come on, boy. Come on. Hey, Schizo, how you doing? Probably no stream. First thing I hear is shrimp on a barbie. You know what? It's that kind of show today. You know. Oh. A cockroach is bigger down under. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. What's the size? Actually, I don't ask me why. I have a minifigure here. I feel like it's a size of a minifigure. I feel like that's the size of a cockroach. Yeah, that's probably the size of an Australian cockroach, I would say. Okay, Second Sons. Here we go. I love Armored, but it feels like Dave and John made their own OC to take the spot of an actual people that we know and love. Pulled us along the way for the mystery for 2 years. Use Armored as a shield for hate. That's like a hot take. Yeah, that's a hot take. But yeah, fair enough. That's a fair perspective. I mean, I'll probably disagree, but I can kind of see where you're gathering that perspective from. I understand how you've pieced that together. Fair enough. Let's be honest. That kids need to be better aware of the surroundings twice now. Such a little snot. Yeah, right? Yeah. It's kind of he like the giant dragon coming to him, and he's just like, He's just like having a look at it. It's like, what? Oh yeah, dude. Oh gee, I don't have hours to talk about that, man. Oh just, yeah. Yes, I did. In short, just face palm. That's my response to that. The spiders, though, yeah. Yeah, the spiders are pretty crazy. A few minutes ago, how are you, Ray? Are you excited for Mo Kotor? Kotor, yeah, jeez. Am I excited? I'm scared for Mo. I'll say I'm scared for More Kotor. Gee, that's hard to say quickly. No way. Okay, so I disagree there because I feel like the production quality of this season of Mandalorian is like next to perfect for me. I like can't fault it. Oh no. Oh gee, that would have spoiled like everything for you, dude. Like, is that okay? Should I have said there was spoilers in that? Because like the whole show was spoilery, or the whole reaction was spoilery. Yeah, okay. Fellow Aussie can confirm that's a minifigure, a Lego minifigure is the accurate depiction of a cockroach size. Gotta be honest, even if Armor Best wasn't coloring, I'd probably still like his character. Yeah. I liked actually his outfit. I liked his kind of tunic he was wearing. He had like Orobesh, or maybe it was just a pattern even. Like on the trim of his outfit. I like that. That's kind of nice. It's kind of dope. Kind of looks cool. Yeah, I'm dropping the dank words again today. Yeah, I totally agree. I think Bo-Katan is faking. I think she's well, she's not plotting. Not in like a malicious way, but like she has an ulterior motive. Like she has her eyes set on the Mythosaur. She's fitting into the creed at the moment. She's fitting into the covert, and I very good scene when they're around the fireplace and she goes to Din, hey, how do you eat with a helmet on? It's like, I feel like that does two things. Great in universe, but great out of universe, because I feel like a lot of people have asked that question. But I definitely think she's fitting in. And I think at first she was like, oh, like I'm not with these people, like I'm my own thing. But now to me, this is what I absorbed from these scenes with Bo and the other Mandos, is that she's realizing that she's finding community here, and she's been lacking that since the Clone Wars, since Empire and all that. She's been lacking that community, family, belonging, and she's like, kind of, oh shit, like I'm kind of finding that here in a creed that I don't believe in. So I think there's going to be some more interesting character development with her. Have you seen Critical Drinkers? I don't even Critical Drink. Is that a channel? Is that a person? Star Wars is dead. I haven't seen it. No, I don't think it's dead. It's definitely slowed down. It's going up and down. I don't think it can ever die. Hey, Double A. Yeah, but yeah, g'day, Double A. Hey, Drew Williams. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Do not know how bad I want to love this episode like y'all, but I feel that's so fine, and that's actually super valid. I had that whole experience with Andor, being like, everyone's saying this is like the coolest Star Wars and the best Star Wars, but like I just don't love it. Like, and I kind of felt like, and I would rewatch Andor, being like, I'm missing something. Like I'm missing the punch or the hook. But I just couldn't ever get into it. So definitely don't force that. And don't feel bad that, like, if, me or other people were sitting here be like, oh, this is amazing. Like, don't feel bad that you don't feel that way. Because that's totally valid. Totally valid. I have had that experience with many Star Wars things. Absolutely. Do you think the armor is a loyalist to Maul? No. I don't think so. I think it would be cool if she had some kind of connection with Maul, like she had met Maul, or she was a Mandalorian or something like that. I think that would be cool, but I don't think she's a loyalist to Maul. I don't think so. I think Bo-Katan is not faking. She genuinely shocked that she saw one, and when she was talking to the armorer. Yeah, I think she's just maybe not uncovering. Yeah, I don't think she's faking anything, but she's more not uncovering what she's truly thinking of the Mythosaur and her kind of plan to lead Mandalore again, I think. Hannah, when the other man said it was his kid, my dirty old man mind immediately wondered how they even. You know what? You know what? I think everyone thought that. Let's just get that out in the open. Did we all think that? I was like, okay. Well, now I'm immediately thinking, how do Mandalorians reproduce, dude? What? So I'm with you there. Anyone else? One in the chat if you agree. If you had the thought, don't lie. One in the chat if you had the thought, how the hell do they reproduce? How do they have kids? Oh, now I haven't checked that poll. How's that poll doing? 64 votes. 48% saying 9 to 10. Nice. 38% saying 7 to 8, and 14, 5 to 6. Nice. Well, that's a pretty damn good rating. That's a pretty damn good rating for an episode. So it's maybe hitting rock bottom right now. Ooh. We mumble on top of that. Apparently, the season's viewership is lower than Kenobi and Book of Boba Fett, which is surprising. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Like, it'll dip. I think it'll pick up. I think from this episode, it'll pick up. Like, I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I kind of agree, Star Wars Sith. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Welcome to the chat, friend. What did you think of the episode? Well, it's seen 3 times, and it's like, what is the appeal to? Yeah, I'm like, what? Am I missing something? Mm. Star Wars is a vibe. You just got to find the wavelengths that speak to you and vibe. Absolutely. Hate to say it, but I like Mando season 2 better. I have to agree with you there. I think there was a little more, a little more fluidity. I love that word. Need to use it more. A little more fluidity to season 2. Absolutely. Jules coming in. Ray got I was scratching my head. Are you chatting with the Bone Bridger guy? He seems like one of those rage clicking channels, and I honestly didn't expect you to engage with that sort of people. He's a cool guy. I've seen a couple of his videos. Just we chat about stuff. Check out our conversations I had with him. I was very frank with my opinions on Star Wars. We disagreed on some things, but yeah, check it out. Very interesting. Same with that holding his hand on a guy. Bad Batch. Definitely creep serial killer. Who are we talking about? Who have I missed here? What the hell are we talking about here? To be honest, I was kind of expecting someone else to save Grogu than Jar Jar's actor, but I'm okay with it for the logical reason and why and how. Absolutely. Hey, Chicken Texas. How you doing? Yeah, Bing agreeing. Season 2 is pretty good. No, what the hell is that? My God, that sounds terrifying. I don't want to see that. Okay, yeah, a lot of ones in the chat. Everyone had that thought? People are coming out of the woodwork to say, what, this one? Wow. That was funny, actually. I love that. I love that conversation they had at the end of the episode where, yeah, Bo's like, trying to have this like whole thing of like, I saw a mythosaur. Like, what do I do? And then was like, in your dreams, buddy. And then Bo's like, oh no, I like saw it in real life. And she's like, haha, this is the way. like what a response. Shut down. Shut down. All right, India. I'll catch you next time. Have a good rest of the day, friend. I've talked with people that have said Mando lacks series-long character arcs. Do you think that's true? No. Look at the arc we've gotten with Mando and Grogu's relationship. Pelimoto's been like in every season. I don't know. Yeah, I think there's character arcs. But maybe it's less. It's harder to tell that because of the style of episodicness. It is episodicness. I'm just making up words at this point. Ooh. Mando season 2 just had a bigger character drops that we all been waiting for and wanting. You can't make season 3 as crazy because it would seem redundant. Yeah, I think it's going to be less on the craziness side, season 3, and more on the lore side, which I think it was needed. This is the natural progression. It can't just be again, Lando Calrissian in this episode, and whatever other, I don't know who the hell could be a cameo, but. Yeah, it couldn't have the same style as 2 because then we'd be saying, oh, it's stagnant. Oh, it's just season 2.0, season 2 2.0. So it had to change its direction, and I think this one's going into the lore. It's focusing down now on, okay, this is the one thing we're trying to achieve, like figuring out Mandalore, what happened, who's in charge, and like how do we get back to our home. Ooh. That was a big rant. There's an objective to Mando season 2. I still don't see an objective for this season. Other than Mando teaching Grogu to be a Mandalorian and Bo-Katan taming the mythosaur. It's all about Mando. It's all about Mandalore, I was going to say. The discovery of that and that people. So it's a cultural discovery of these people. So nice, Timothy. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Enjoy, friend. What's a better creature, mythosaur or the Krayt Dragon? I enjoy the Krayt Dragon a lot. That's probably my favorite episode to date. I think. I think you. I don't know. But yeah, I want to see more of the mythosaur. But I saw a mythosaur in real life. Holy crap, I saw a dinosaur, mate. You got to believe me. Come on, man. Seriously. Yeah, that's true. Oh, you're talking about the scientist. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, he's a weirdo, right? Weirdo. Texas coming in. Good show. I think they took some out and added to the last episode, so it wouldn't be all Dr. Pershing's smart choice. But did hurt this episode some. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like I feel a little bit of whiplash from last week to this week, but yeah, I don't know. I can't get over how much I like this episode. So Jedi Temple challenges canon. Leave it to Dave and John to make a kids game show on YouTube essential viewing for understanding who the Jedi is to rescue Grogu. You know what? But again, I just think it's such a clever choice. I just think it's such a clever choice. But yeah, when you put it like that, it is actually really funny. It's really bizarre, isn't it? Oh man, so good. Great to have you here, Toon Raider. You know what? Yeah, Lando would be a cool cameo. Do you all think Mandalorians could record something from their helmet, like a video? Oh, I'm sure. Probably, maybe, maybe. I think I expect 10 out of 10 every time. So when we get a bit of a filler, I feel let down, anticipating huge story progression and then upset when it doesn't happen as quickly as I'd like. That's yeah, fair take, Jordan. Fair take. So what did you rate this episode then? Francisco coming in, great episode. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was. Whew. Maybe it's just me. I want the Jedi Temple to be more destroyed and actual damage from the architecture from the clones. Yeah. I gotta go back and rewatch, but yeah, maybe there should have been a little bit more blaster fire around. I mean, it's hard for blasters to like fully, like, ruin a building, and it's, thick, you know, thick stone walls and stone poles and everything. Like, it'll be hard to destroy. But yeah, maybe a little bit more destruction. I can get that. David, yeah, that's fair enough. So that's a critical. That is critical. But when people say this miss season 2, they're saying they miss good Star Wars because Mando season 1 and 2 holds up as its own episode 7. Yeah, I get that. I get that take. Absolutely. Have I been keeping up with the High Republic? Feel like I got a bad rep in the books and comics are actually solid or even great so far. We'll have a Jedi from that era in Survivor after all. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with it. I have read some of the books in High Republic and really enjoyed them. I'm just a poor reader, can't follow through. But the books I have read of High Republic I've really, really enjoyed. So I agree. I think a lot of people sleep on them. And I'm very excited that they're trying to kind of make that shift and push some more High Republic stuff into current day canon so people get more connected. Not current day canon, like different media, like live action and all that kind of stuff. Jay Lugo, how you doing, friend? Do you think we'll see any of the Mandalorians wear a dragon signet now that they learn to ride them? Oh, that's a cool idea. Maybe the kid, maybe the Foundling, the kid Vizsla. Maybe he'll get that. Oh my god, I remember that. That was kind of wild. That was kind of crazy. Like previous, you know what? I think something will happen with those two. Like, there's still tension. I think this episode we kind of saw a bit of a niceness. Paz was like, "Hey, like you can have the fire to eat," but yeah, I feel like there's got to be some confrontation at some point. I think it was in the best interest for the Empire to keep the Jedi Temple, keep the symbol of power on Coruscant. I don't know. Don't roast me, chat. Yeah, no point of a roast then. But yeah, it's interesting why they didn't like demolish it. Did they? Is that a canon? What do they do with the temple after that? Yeah, it's interesting. That's really, really interesting. All right, gang. Well, we'll start to have to wind down here in a very, very short while. Getting your final votes of the poll and the chat. Why they decided to put that awesome Mando stuff in Book of Boba Fett is beyond me. Right, like... Okay. Now that we're 4 episodes in, imagine if the first oh man, I'm getting annoyed starting to think about this. Imagine if the season 3 season opener, the premiere of season 3 was that episode of Book of Boba Fett. Imagine if it was the training episode with Grogu and Luke. Insane. That would have been nuts. Like, amazing was in Book of Boba Fett, but I feel like a lot of people weren't watching Book of Boba Fett, and like it was just missed and gone, oh, there's something happened with Grogu and Mando. Okay, I've got to go back and watch it. Like, but imagine if 2 years we're waiting. Last time we saw was Luke Skywalker that broke the internet. That was insane. And imagine if the 1st of March, that first season opening was like just literally that episode. Oh, that would have been nuts, man. That would have been insane. Oh god, I'm just thinking about that. I'm getting so mad that they didn't do that. I wonder if but I wonder if they're kicking that. I wonder if John and Dave are now going, damn, we should have really waited for that to be in season 3. Like, I wonder if they think that. I don't know. Yeah, right? 100%. Like, imagine if that was the first. Oh god. And even if that was a time jump, and even if they showed there was something in the middle there to show that there was a time jump, like that was like 6 months before uh episode 2, which would have been the actual series opener. Yeah, did you know? Yeah, he's always here. He's always with us, the little Yoda. He's a great friend. Like most people who aren't Star Wars fans only watching minute, right? I saw a TikTok. This is random gripe. I saw a TikTok about like someone watching Mando, and like they like got upset because it wasn't enough about Pedro Pascal. And it's like I appreciate, like, freaking love Pedro. And like Last of Us, people are going nuts for him on social media. But like getting upset that like we don't see him, and I'm like, oh my god, the whole show is about a guy that doesn't take off his helmet. Like, you can't get upset about that. Oh, anyway. Triggered. Yeah, it's a little one-sided. But that's okay. Thank you for hearing my thoughts. Yeah. Ooh, get the heat. Well, I'm glad you can feel welcome here. Even if you have hot takes, love it. And some will agree, some will disagree, but they're always welcome here, friend. We're always very welcome to share your thoughts, no matter what they are here. Second Sons, great to have you here in the chat. I need to read the comics. I've never read a Star Wars comic. I need to read one, and I probably should do Vader. Even yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Nobody knows the trouble I'm in. All right, gang, we'll start to wrap up here very shortly. Let's look at this poll one final time. In poll, here we go. 73 votes coming in with almost 50% saying it was 9 to 10. That's amazing. Amazing. That's so cool, dude. That's a successful video. That's a successful episode. Jeez, what the hell am I talking about? Being sharing the love, always welcome here, Second Sons. Amazing. Chicken Texas. We try to be nice even when we disagree. Absolutely. Chicken Texas sending you some love as well, Second Sons. I gotta read Star Wars novels, just need to find time. Yeah, me too. That's what, like, again, who brought it up before? Was it Jules, you? High Republic? I really do love the High Republic. I just don't read it enough. 7.9 for the Mando episode, Brooke. I love it. These streams are history in the making. That's so nice. That's such a nice thing to say. Thank you, Orange Juice, dude. Appreciate it. Laws honestly surprised how many people agree with me when I commented on a theory post that Endor was my favorite live action Star Wars show. Yeah, that's wild. Oh, wow. It's kind of hot and cold, isn't it? It is also a yeah. I don't know what the hell I'm saying, man. So these streams understand why people from our age love Star Wars. Absolutely. Oh, we're not going to talk about Bad Batch today. I think I might do a separate video, or even maybe a separate stream. Should I stream on the weekend? I don't know. Or maybe just go over to the Star Wars Underworld. I'm a host over there. If you didn't know, I'm a host over at the Star Wars Underworld on YouTube. Check them out, Star Wars Underworld. Also, SWU on Twitter and Instagram. I'm a host over there with Chris, Ben, and Dom, the 3 legends. Very good friends of mine. And on, I forget what day it is, Saturday night, we do a full-on Bad Batch review. So I think I might leave all my Bad Batch thoughts for that. And if you guys want to hear my Bad Batch thoughts, head over to that. Star Wars Underworld, I think there's a link below in my description. Definitely check it out. It'll be on the weekend. Some time. Oh, thank you, Double A. Streams in this community is very welcoming, very kind to each other. Yeah, we like to be nice. All right, gang. Well, we'll wrap it up there for today. I've got a bunch of different content coming out in the next couple of days. We'll do another KOTOR stream Sunday night, so it's a little bit away. But I'll have lots of stuff for you guys to eat up in the next couple of days. Some different reviews and highlights of things. Gonna be a good times. That's for Mando. Mando reviews are on Friday, correct? Yes. Yeah, I don't know when am I next gonna see you? We've had so many streams today. Not today, this week. True Green, Second Sons, you're always welcome here. Loving the discussion. Absolutely. Well, yeah, Race Squad members, we're going to be having our exclusive stream later tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, and that's 9:30 Eastern and 12:30 here in Australia. I'll see you guys there, those exclusives. Yeah, you new members will be able to get into that. So that's already up, so make sure you're there. Bird Church, I'm literally closing out Bird Church. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, gang, this has been super fun. Thank you so much for hanging out. Bit of a short one here today, but also just it was so great to talk about Ahmed and just give him some love. Talk about a wild episode we had today. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate your thoughts and thank you for the generosity today. It does a lot to support me here at the channel, and I really, really thank you for it. This has been an amazing journey of just building up the Star Wars love. Hey, and I really appreciate everyone's thoughts, whether I agree with them or not. Appreciate them as always. All right, guys, this is the Ray. I'll catch you over on social media. We'll stream very soon. Catch you in the next one. Yeah, I should have muted my mic as I was trying to turn the music on. Oh, yeah. Do you like the theme song? This is the official Raeside theme song. I feel like I gotta note that more. This theme song do go crazy there. Na, 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 na. It's a banger. My brother is a musician, and he wrote this. All I said was, "Hey, give me a Star Wars YouTube channel theme song," and this is what he came up with. And I literally didn't change anything. Like, this is perfect. No, 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 no. Such a good thing. Oh, catch you guys soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.